Hello there, wonderful singers, and welcome to your COVO vocal exercise of the week. My name is Dr. Julia Nielsen, and I am the founder of COVO, short for Community Vocalizing, where our mission is to advance singers' vocal health, fitness, and longevity by providing creative vocal exercise routines. April is Vowels Month here at COVO, and that means that every one of our 30-minute vocal workouts will be a deep dive into a vowel or vowel group, how that vowel is formed, why singers love it, what they might struggle with about it, and how it behaves across the vocal range. I like to call these workouts love letters to each vowel, and this week we gave some love and attention to the E vowel and its close cousin, I. In addition, one of the special vowel-related issues that we started studying is diphthongs, which are pairs of vowels that glide from one to the next during a single syllable. English contains many diphthongs in words like buy, boat, now, and say. It's especially important to note that diphthongs in English usually start with a more open vowel and move toward a more closed one. Buy, boat, which is where problems can crop up for singers, especially on high notes, if we don't manage them carefully. For example, let's take the diphthong we hear in the word buy, which begins with ah and slides to e. Buy, buy. I is a closed or close vowel, meaning the tongue needs to move upwards, getting close to the roof of the mouth and the teeth ridge to make it. I, you see it move up. Now, if we were speaking, no problem. We glide unconsciously from one vowel to the other, and if the jaw or the throat closes up a little bit for that second vowel, well, it's no big deal. But when we are singing high notes, which require a more open jaw, bye. If the jaw shuts and the throat closes, then all of a sudden I have lost important resonating space. So, what do? We teach the tongue to go it alone, meaning when it's time for the more closed vowel in the diphthong, the tongue makes the vowel change rather than the jaw and the throat jumping in to help. Try. I, instead of I, I. Which brings us to our vocal exercise of the week, diphthong delay. We're going to sing the phrase I sigh goodbye on this pitch pattern. Now, we're going to try it on the words, which you will see written out in two ways. Top line, regular English, but just below that, IPA, which stands for the International Phonetic Alphabet. IPA shows the exact sounds of speech, so it's easier to remember that the word I actually has two vowel sounds, as does the word sigh and goodbye, goodbye. So let's try it together. I sigh goodbye. I sigh goodbye. Let's try that one more time. But now, let us focus on what I call good diphthong hygiene. Diphthong Hygiene is the practice of maintaining a clean, balanced relationship between the two vowel elements in a diphthong, ensuring that each one is pronounced intelligibly while remaining free of tension and remaining resonant, also with appropriate timing of the transition. So let's focus on that first. We will delay moving to the second vowel in the diphthong for as long as possible. In other words, we will sing the ah portion of I, sigh, and bye as the main carrier of the pitch, and then let the tongue glide through the E vowel right at the very end of the note. Let's try that. I sigh goodbye. I sigh goodbye. I sigh goodbye. I sigh goodbye. Second, I want you to pay close attention to your jaw. Keep it relatively still and relaxed during the diphthong, allowing the tongue to make that slight movement upwards to the E vowel all on its own. You are training the tongue to glide independently without the jaw or the throat closing. I sigh goodbye. I sigh goodbye. I sigh goodbye. I sigh goodbye. Now, the higher that we go, the more helpful it is to remember that the second vowel in this diphthong is a closed vowel, which needs a little modification in the high range. Vowel modification, you may recall, is the subtle adjustment of a vowel's shape, often by allowing more jaw and throat space while preserving the essential tongue posture of the original vowel. Let's try two more. I sigh goodbye. I sigh goodbye. I sigh goodbye. I sigh goodbye. So, this week, I encourage you to play with this exercise and pay attention to diphthong hygiene as you encounter diphthongs in the texts of your repertoire. If you enjoyed this exercise, we've got more for you during April. All of our general 30-minute vocal workouts will be devoted to vowels. Kovo provides these twice weekly general vocal workouts live, and we would love to have you. These sessions are absolutely free. We meet on Zoom every Monday and Wednesday from 6 to 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, and instructions on how to request our free Zoom link are in the description below. If you'd like the next vocal exercise of the week to show up in your email inbox, you can find out how in the description below. And finally, singers, remember, regular vocal exercise is the key to your vocal health, fitness, and longevity. Every time you show up at Kovo, you're going to get a creative vocal workout, expert coaching, and a community of friends to practice with. We'll see you there.